Ludus.
All right, we're gonna look at one of the bands we looked at before.
From where?
China.
Oh, cool. Which?
凤凰传奇, Legend of the Phoenix, with a prolific female singer. The guy did the rap. Remember we found their song so similar to All Rise?
Yes, I do.
You do remember?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, it was heavily criticized for plagiarizing.
So why wouldn't they just, out of curiosity, why wouldn't they just have said, like, this is our version of?
No, because they denied it. If you take out the beat, their composition and lyrics are deeply rooted in traditional Mongolian culture.
Interesting.
So whoever did the arrangement at
fine,
the time
but they
had things messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the arrangement, because the arrangement was almost like very, very close to All Right.
I think it's a little bit more than just the arrangement, but I hear you. I would argue.
Well, let's look at
But
it
let's
again.
go.
So this is the same song.
Okay, why?
In a more recent stage.
Okay. So they're still performing it.
They're very popular.
Okay. Oh, I love this instrumentation. This is going to be freaking interesting because this is coming away from the pop production of that other song. So this should be an interesting...
I think this is what it's supposed to be.
Well, we'll see. Well, this will prove or disprove your speculation that the production is what is the most influenced.
It's the part that has the crossover.
Well, let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can still feel it. Let's see how much we can still feel it.
Okay.
Hey!
Hi,
I gotta tell you something. She was in my dream a few nights ago.
What?
Yeah, dude, I don't know, but I've been meaning to tell you we need to review her more because if she's in my dream, it's something.
In your dream doing what?
Singing? I don't know. She just was there, so you need to give me more. She's still very active. Hey, what do you think of her? Do you love her?
Yeah.
Because her voice is so flexible that she pulls off pop and belting and all of that, but is she more rooted in traditional singing?
Not opera.
No.
Not opera. Mm-hmm. So do people see her as a pop singer or a folk singer, or like what do people view her as?
I think pop singer.
As a pop singer.
Mm-hmm.
But when she covers, like we've seen her do more traditional pieces, right?
But those are more like
traditional folk.
More ethnical.
Traditional folk as opposed to opera.
Yeah.
But you still like her.
Mm-hmm.
Great voice.
Yeah, she is.
生命已被牵引，潮落潮涨，有你的远方就是天堂。我相信我的灵魂早已脱缰，马的神迹，马的神力。
I've never seen the tongue thing.
Who?
Ha! Cool.
看见的看不见的世界的远古的青藏在你的需要的。Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's a famous Mongolian folk song. That's not even part of the song, right?
That's true.
They borrow it. They're like paying homage.
Okay, so this is what I was gonna say. I'll give you that the production is definitely a big piece of what made the other versions sound.
Like All Rise, yeah.
But I will also say, I could just speculate, just to toss this out there too, if they received criticism, this is a wise move.
Oh yeah.
To do this kind of production, include this other song, anything. This is like everything and anything they can do to make it unlike
Yeah.
it. So some of it is probably, you're right.
There's still some resemblance in his rap.
Yeah, but you know what, Jay? I cannot say now if my brain would have gone there if I only had seen this. I'm not sure I would have been like, oh, I don't know. I can't know now. Obviously, I hear it, but because I know. Actually, she's a pretty interesting and skilled vocalist too, and it's shown even more in this video than the other one, which sometimes it's funny. Pop music sometimes will, depending on what kind of pop, it will allow the vocalist to be much more adventurous, or it will contain the vocalist more. If you think about what I would refer to as more bubblegum pop songs, if you look at Britney Spears, I always kind of use that example, but that music needs to be very vocally contained in order to be hooky and catchy and sing-alongable. But then there are other scenarios where pop brings a lot of hook and a lot of opportunity for vocalists to explore. In this case, I feel that this more folk setting is allowing... Sorry, what's her name? Linghua. It's allowing Linghua to be much, much more expressive and dig way deeper into her personal vocal and artistic toolkit. She was not rapping in my dream, that is for sure.
She was good.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, but yep. Are they mingling in the other song that you talked about, or is this?
是什么敖包相会吗？还叫什么？
Yeah, 敖包相会.
Yeah. It's very famous Mongolian folk.
Okay, so I'm hearing the famous Mongolian song be interspersed throughout.
Yes.
I mean, it's a pretty wise move
To borrow that. Yeah.
to borrow that, especially again, not to bring up the controversy, but it's a wise flex. Who is that? Which one is this?
韩国, I think.
I think that's high.
What an interesting collaboration to put those two ladies in a song together and kind of unleash them in all of their traditional wilds. I actually really like both of their tones, but they're really quite different. Quite different. I'm sorry, what is her name? Linghua. I actually quite liked her tone. I've been a fan. I like hearing this style of music. It's really neat to see it fall out of the mouth of singers so easily. As I always say, when you cross cultures, countries, languages, the toolkit is same or similar, but how the tools are wielded is vastly different. You know, this is made kind of tools that I would say like yodeling and crying and register changes, but they are used and packaged so differently that it takes some effort even though those tools are familiar to me, it takes some effort to repurpose them and repackage them this way. So it's neat to see singers use them so easily and so flawlessly. And in conclusion, I think this was a great performance and definitely didn't resemble All Rise. Yeah. Pretty sure I gotta try this. I'm afraid this is where I'm gonna get in over my head, but here we go. Is it like te? I feel like mine sounds more yodely than hers. Is that right? I don't think that's right. Nope. No. I love trying stuff like this. This is hard. There's a lot of nuance to it that I know I'm missing. It's tricky.